The human brain. It's the command center of your entire existence. A 3-pound universe tucked away inside your skull. We humans, we like to think we've got it all figured out. We build skyscrapers, send rockets into space, but when it comes to the brain, we're still just scratching the surface. It's an organ so complex, so profoundly powerful, that it can conjure up entire worlds within its own neural networks. And yet, we're only beginning to understand the true extent of its capabilities. Over the next few minutes, prepare to have your mind blown wide open, because we're about to journey deep into the cosmos of your own cranium. We're gonna explore 10 mind-blowing facts about the human brain that'll leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about this incredible organ. Alright folks, let's start with a bang, shall we? Imagine this. Your brain, the same organ that lets you appreciate a sunset, solve a complex equation, or even just binge-watch your favorite show, is a bona fide electricity generator. You heard that right, your brain produces enough juice to power a light bulb. We're talking about 20 watts of raw electrical energy, constantly firing away inside your head. Now I know what you're thinking. Neil, are you telling me I've got a light show going on up there? Well, not quite. You see, this electricity isn't like the kind that powers your house. It's all about neurons, those tiny messengers in your brain, sending signals to each other through electrical impulses. Every thought you have, every feeling you experience, every move you make, it's all thanks to this intricate dance of electrical activity. It's like a perfectly synchronized symphony, but instead of instruments, you've got billions of neurons firing away in perfect harmony. Talk about a power trip. Now let's talk about storage space. Your phone's probably running out all the time, right? Always having to delete photos, videos, those embarrassing voice memos you accidentally sent. But your brain? Your brain laughs in the face of limited storage. Scientists estimate that the human brain has a storage capacity of about 2.5 petabytes. Now I know what you're thinking. Neil, stop with the fancy science words. Okay, let me put it in terms even a black hole could understand. 2.5 petabytes is roughly equivalent to 3 million hours of YouTube videos. That's right, you could binge-watch cat videos for the next 300 years straight, and your brain would still have room for more. It's like having a cosmic library inside your head, constantly expanding, absorbing, and storing information. So the next time you forget where you put your keys, don't blame it on a lack of storage space. Blame it on, well, something else. Speaking of storage, let's talk processing power. We've all heard about supercomputers, those behemoths of calculation that can crunch numbers faster than you can say quantum mechanics. But what if I told you that you've got something even more impressive sitting right between your ears? That's right, the human brain can process information at speeds up to 268 miles per hour. That's like a sports car racing through your nervous system. And we're not just talking about simple calculations here. Your brain is constantly processing a deluge of sensory input, making decisions, forming memories, all while running your body's internal systems. It's multitasking on a level that would make even the most advanced computer break a sweat. So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember, you've got the most powerful computer in the known universe at your disposal. Use it wisely. Chapter 4. Dreams, your brain's night shift. Now let's talk about dreams. Those weird, wonderful, and sometimes downright bizarre nighttime adventures that leave you scratching your head in the morning. We used to think dreams were just random firings of neurons, but it turns out they serve a much deeper purpose. You see, while your body is resting, your brain is hard at work, sorting through memories, making connections, and yes, even solving problems. It's like your brain's own personal workshop where it tinkers away at the subconscious level. Think about it. How many times have you woken up from a dream with a brilliant idea, or a solution to a problem that's been nagging you? That's your brain's night shift, working its magic while you sleep. So the next time you have a strange dream, don't dismiss it as just a random occurrence. It might just hold the key to your next big breakthrough. Chapter 5. The brain's delete, button out with the old. Now with all this talk about storage and processing power, you might be wondering, how does the brain manage it all? Well, it turns out our brains are masters of efficiency. Just like you declutter your house to get rid of unnecessary stuff, your brain has its own way of tidying up. It's called synaptic pruning, and it's essentially the brain's version of a delete button. As we go through life, our brains form countless neural connections, but not all of them are created equal. Some connections are strong and frequently used, while others are weak and forgotten. Synaptic pruning is the brain's way of clearing out the clutter, getting rid of those weak, unused connections to make room for new, more important information. It's like defragging your hard drive, but for your brain. So, if you've ever wondered why you can't remember what you had for breakfast yesterday, don't worry, it's just your brain doing some spring cleaning. Chapter 6. Photographic memory, fact or fiction. Let's talk about photographic memory, or as scientists call it, eidetic memory. You know, that superpower some people supposedly have where they can remember everything they see with perfect detail. Now, while true photographic memory is incredibly rare, there are individuals who possess an uncanny ability to recall images, texts, or events with astonishing accuracy. Take Nikola Tesla, the genius inventor, who could reportedly memorize entire books and visualize complex inventions in his mind's eye, or Leonardo da Vinci, the Renaissance man himself, who had a legendary ability to recall intricate anatomical details. These individuals are like the Olympians of memory, pushing the boundaries of what the human brain can achieve. While most of us may not be able to achieve such extraordinary feats of recall, it goes to show the incredible potential that lies dormant within our minds. Now let's talk about one of the most remarkable aspects of the human brain, its ability to rewire itself. You see, the brain isn't some static organ fixed in its ways. It's constantly adapting, changing, and rewiring its neural pathways based on our experiences. This phenomenon is called neuroplasticity, and it's the reason why stroke patients can regain lost functions, why musicians develop extraordinary dexterity, and why you can learn new skills at any age. It's like having a superpowered computer that can constantly upgrade its own hardware and software. So, the next time you're feeling stuck in a rut, remember, your brain is capable of incredible change. All it takes is the willingness to learn, adapt, and grow. Chapter 8, The Brain, a Prediction Machine. Ever finish someone's sentence before they even get to the end, or dodge a ball that was headed straight for your face without even thinking? That's your brain's incredible ability to predict the future at work. You see, our brains are constantly analyzing patterns, making sense of the world around us, and anticipating what's going to happen next. It's like having a built-in oracle, constantly whispering probabilities and possibilities into our subconscious. This predictive power is essential for our survival, allowing us to react quickly to danger, make split-second decisions, and navigate the complexities of social interaction. So the next time you have a gut feeling about something, don't dismiss it as mere intuition. It might just be your brain's predictive prowess, guiding you towards the best possible outcome. Chapter 9. The Chemical Cocktail of Emotions. Let's talk about emotions, those powerful forces that can make us laugh, cry, shout from the rooftops, or hide under the covers. We often think of emotions as something separate from our physical selves, but the truth is, they're deeply intertwined with the intricate chemistry of our brains. When we experience strong emotions like love, fear, or joy, our brains release a cocktail of chemicals that affect everything from our mood to our behavior. Take dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter that floods our system when we experience pleasure or reward, or cortisol, the stress hormone that kicks in during fight-or-flight situations, preparing us to face challenges. These chemical messengers are the driving force behind our emotional lives, shaping our perceptions, influencing our decisions, and ultimately making us who we are. Chapter 10. Optical Illusions, Your Brain Playing Tricks on You. Finally, let's talk about optical illusions, those mind-bending images that make us question the very nature of reality. We like to think that we see the world as it truly is, but the truth is, our brains are constantly interpreting, filling in the blanks, and even making stuff up based on our expectations. Optical illusions are a prime example of this, revealing the hidden biases and shortcuts our brains take in order to make sense of the world. Take the classic spinning dancer illusion, where the same image can appear to be spinning clockwise or counterclockwise depending on how your brain interprets the ambiguous visual cues. These illusions remind us that our perception of reality is just that, a perception, filtered through the lens of our own unique experiences and neural wiring. So, the next time you see an optical illusion, don't get frustrated. Embrace the mystery, marvel at the complexity of your own perception, and remember, reality is often in the eye of the beholder. Outro, the universe within. So there you have it, folks. 10 mind-blowing facts about the human brain that prove this 3-pound organ is more complex, more powerful, and more mysterious than we could have ever imagined. From generating its own electricity to rewiring itself on the fly, the brain is a testament to the incredible ingenuity of evolution. But the most amazing thing about the brain? We're still just scratching the surface of what it can do. Every day, scientists are making new discoveries, unlocking new secrets, and pushing the boundaries of our understanding of this remarkable organ. So, the next time you use your brain to solve a problem, create a work of art, or simply appreciate the beauty of the world around you, take a moment to marvel at the sheer wonder of it all. You've got a universe inside your head. Explore it.